कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. It was like poetry in motion. One of the most beautiful moments I think you can ever experience. Navin was giving me a mouthful just before we rolled, and then Rishi played the countdown and he disappeared. His audio went off. I want this for life. Whenever there's people talking around you and you want to get rid of them, you can just quickly press one button and boom, you go into the countdown or something else and they just disappear. They're still talking, but you can't hear them. It's a fantastic weapon for marriage. Folks, we're going to come up with this product. It's part of our merch and it's all in the hands of a genius called Meghnad. He's only 3'9". I grant you that. But when God gives, he also takes, and when he takes, he also gives. So what he's done here is given a great brain to this wonderful, unkempt, strange-looking man who's probably a little bit of reptile, but 92% humanity. And Meghnad is going to steer this podcast in the right direction after 6 colossally bad years. Meghnad, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Cyrus. So,
please correct me if I'm wrong. The pressure's on you now.
No, so like a lot of people are saying, why are you bringing organization to this otherwise chaotic podcast?
Yeah.
That is the charm, guys. This is the charm. The chaos is the charm.
But
Wouldn't
seeing
you
it
agree?
all dismantle is also part of the
Can I
charm,
tell
right?
you?
This is in front of our
I'll
eyes.
give you an example. They try to bring civil society to India, but we are not able to cope with civility and decency. So don't try it. I'm saying that this podcast is meant to be rubbish. Right,
I
Navin?
know.
We got civics as a subject, which was the best thing ever. Because remember, like in SSC board, we had 70 marks ka geography paper and then 30 marks ka civics behind the paper. And it was all like silly shit. Like, what does society need? It needs sewage. It needs, and then 5 marks.
Water management.
Free. EVS and civics was the easiest papers to get by.
But it's great that we had the right answers then, but no right answers actually.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
correct.
funniest thing is like we all have like that's what it is. Geography is 70%
Yeah.
and 30% civil
So
behavior.
I did a fellowship in Delhi, okay? Legislative assistance to members of parliament.
Hey, what a coincidence! I did a fellow in Delhi.
Arey, kya baat hai, sir?
Also member of parliament, Navin. If it's member of parliament, your story is better. Tell us now.
Very eloquent and rambunctious, I would say.
So I was in
Let me tell you,
Delhi.
Shashi Tharoor is straight as an arrow.
I was in Delhi doing this fellowship, and my job was basically I was assigned to a member of parliament and I had to do research for them. So
That sounded
gaya
vulgar.
main, so basically they gave us some 1 month ka training, and that is where I realized what Navin just said कि मुझे घंटा civics का कुछ आता है.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was so freaked out, I went back to my school, मतलब school के books and read all of them कि at least basics तो पता होगा. But then when I went to parliament, no, I realized कि किसी को कुछ नहीं आता है. So I was actually better off than the people in parliament. At least मुझे थोड़ा basics तो पता है अभी.
Absolutely. And now with
But
the
I don't
limited
blame
number
the
of words.
parliamentarians. What would we do if we were there, honestly? I mean, if you're not...
Absolutely.
Since 5 minutes you're sincere. उसके बाद क्या करेगा? Someone's talking about your Kaveri dispute. You got nothing to do with it. You're on your phone.
One
watching
thing
your
I
stuff,
know is that
texting.
the Wi-Fi is strong enough to watch porn. So that's one good thing.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi doesn't work in parliament.
Oh shit. Then your own carrier is what you have to do.
There are
but
cell phone blockers.
Porn isn't blocked in the parliament also. Right. That's
So
the
the
only
porn
reason
One
you
is
can.
blocked in India, guys. what
Everywhere,
I'm saying.
everywhere else but the parliament is blocked.
Meghnad, it's not part of the unparliamentary words. We went through the words. Porn is allowed.
Yes, porn is allowed.
Porn is allowed.
Which
Chapcha not
reminds
allowed.
me-
Chapcha not allowed.
Parliament.
Which reminds me, I have that as a topic, so I'll just run the run it
By the way,
into the
let's introduce
business.
the fact that we have a new, the constitution of Cyrus has changed completely. Meghnad as the new leader has quickly imposed his rule. He has decided to co-host whenever he feels like. His exact words are "fuck you, Silverie. I'm in charge."
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's exactly.
It's a safe word.
This is now your life, Cyrus.
Yeah.
I know
No,
those.
but I mean, there are 2 reasons for this. One is that our 2 anchors may not be there. You have the fear that they may not actually be in the studio, and because of that pressure, Meghnad is always going to be there on time. So that's one of the reasons. I buy that reason.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
calling anybody an anchor is putting too much pressure on them, I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
true.
I like how
I
much
mean-
shit we get from a guy who is in
Not
the
even
studio
here.
the least.
Yeah.
But at least he's on time.
Silverie,
I mean, I'm also always on time.
No, when I go back to Delhi, I'll also be streaming.
No, if you're making fun of the anchor, keep in mind that we should also make fun of the fact that this is a non-show. I mean,
Yeah.
it really
Yes,
has to
yes.
raise itself to a show level one day, and that's why we've hired Meghnad. Now the
But
ball is in
it's
it.
great. It's great. We get to see Meghnad now being tortured trying to introduce the topics.
yeah, because you said that 5 minutes ago. I realized that.
Speaking of which, so Cyrus,
Silverie, if you want to bitch about Meghnad, now's a good time to do it in front of him so there's no bad feeling later. What are
No,
your
I
thoughts?
just want to say quickly one thing. I love the new haircut, Meghnad.
Thank you.
I've seen it from his
Thank you.
Kailash Kher days, and it was not cute.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
don't know
Navin.
how to say it. Like,
You're saying Kailash
I've mentioned
Kher,
this, I've mentioned this
I'm
very
looking at
clearly
this-
on the podcast that men with ponytails and long hair don't carry it off as easily. Like Jesus did that, but also Jesus' interpretation is very white.
Yep.
So he's a surfer boy that likes to. Indian men
Okay,
keep your hair
easy,
short.
easy. we can get
Stop
legal
lusting over Jesus.
ramifications on this show without you, Navin. Don't
What is
go
the
there.
point
You're
of
fine.
Christianity?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
give Navin his
You
own
want to
show?
go back.
Something on the
yeah.
side, please. Yeah.
We have, by the way, quickly, show plug. Varta Lab
Yes.
is coming back, guys. We're dropping it on 23rd of July.
Oh,
Sparsh, 23rd of July, season 3, episode 1 drops. Season 4. Oh fuck, we've done 4 seasons.
And a certain
What
new
kind of guy
co-host of
doesn't know
Cyrus
what
says might be
season
on
he's
it.
doing?
oh yeah, I'm going to be everywhere now
Yes,
basically.
correct.
I'm the in-house champu who basically हाँ इधर भी चले जा
You
उधर
can't
भी
say
चले जा.
Champu. It's unparliamentary. I
Champu
check. Champu's the word, right?
Chumpy.
Yes, and we are in
But I want to
Parliament,
just tell you, as far as anchors go, Navin the anchor doesn't know which season he's anchoring. It's the first episode, so that's great.
I'm beyond that. I'm an
Welcome.
artist.
Navin, since you're plugging your podcast, do you want to plug any shows also?
No, right now I'm not doing anything
अरे amazing.
comedy wise.
अरे amazing.
I'm
कोई
just
show नहीं plug
working
करना
my
है.
ass
But
off.
follow him on
Silverie,
Instagram.
do
He'll
you
keep
have any
posting.
shows
Yeah.
to plug?
I have shows coming up later this month on the 30th, and those are like listed shows. Where
तो वो तब
you
plug
get spots.
करेंगे.
हाँ, तब
तब
देंगे.
plug करेंगे. वो देखेंगे.
What kind of shows? Comedy shows or like
Stand
what?
up, stand up.
Car
Yeah, stand up.
shows?
Don't say
Okay.
comedy. It's just
But
stand up.
they might as well just get cancelled. Yeah, shows are getting cancelled so much nowadays.
Yeah,
It's
people are not
very
turning
sad.
up. It's the
People just-
rains
yeah.
and the political environment.
Oh,
and
man.
What time is your comedy show, which he calls stand up?
8 p.m.
Oh shit! Can't you do a 5:30?
No, people.
I think that's
dude,
an
already
untapped
people don't
market.
show
We-
up at 8
we
p.m.
haven't-
also after
Yeah.
their work and all. They don't show up at 5:30.
But
Nobody.
try
is
the
there.
other side, na?
Our
Try
final
earlier
resort
and
is old age homes where nobody
Yeah.
can escape. They literally have to sit and watch
Great.
over there.
But they can't hear. They can't hear then.
That's
But
the best
great.
part.
they're
What do you think
gesturing
we're doing on
material.
Zoom for 2 years?
Yes,
Cyrus, we were doing
material.
jokes to
Fair
nobody who could hear us.
Yeah. They're
True,
gesturing to
true.
be wheeled out of the room though, but nobody listening to them because they're all watching it.
Yeah, I had a terrible corporate gig for a company. I won't name them because my internet,
Name.
like no, I can't.
Don't.
But
Please
like
name.
12 minutes into
You
the
attack
performance,
Jesus
my
and
internet.
Christianity, but you won't name a corporate. What the hell's
Jesus
wrong
dead.
with you, bro?
Company's alive.
Jesus
No,
is
that's
way
not-
more powerful.
Oh.
The Jesus supporters are much more than your stupid
Yeah.
corporate. Just
No,
tell me
no,
the corporate name.
Navin is saying that that company is more powerful than Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're
The
around
company
us
is John
though.
Lennon.
Yeah.
John Lennon.
I think there's going to be a problem. We may not see Navin again. He may be in the old age home permanently. Be very careful. Yeah.
Doing shows, yeah. I've
Come on,
realized my
tell the
life.
story fast.
Yeah.
Meghnad's getting upset, huh?
No, so 10 minutes
No,
into
no,
my
it's
set.
fine, go on.
Yeah, it's a 30 to 45 minute set and I'm doing my job. It's going well, everybody's fine. And the problem with these hosting platforms that they, like, for example, usually we do on Zoom, right, where like 100 people are allowed. But here there's like a portal and then like they're broadcasting to 5,000 people around the world. And it's the end of Pride Month and I'm like the penultimate performance and shit like that.
Who's
Already
the last? If you're the penultimate, who's above you?
There's somebody
And don't say
after
Jesus.
me one day. Every day they were doing something or the other. On 29th was my show, and everything like I remember taking a webcam from IVM for like my laptop is fucking whatever.
Oh, one sec.
ev-
Using official machinery for personal purposes is an act of corruption. It's
Yeah, I think that much IVM and I owe each other.
I'm sorry. It's marked down. Meghnad to note. Carry on, please.
Yeah, beyond this won't allow me no shit. No, but everything was going fine. The setup was amazing. We did the sound check, mic check, light check. Everything went perfectly. 12 minutes and it starts pouring outside. Like Bombay rains has been for the past few weeks. There's like madness and my internet starts fluctuating. Okay, and I'm like, I'm now 25 minutes into my set and then I get a prompt saying, can you please stop? And I'm like, what happened? They're like, for the last 10 minutes you've been buffering. I'm like, then tell me 10 minutes ago, na baba.
You were buffering for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then I had to go back to the set where I had stopped because they couldn't hear me beyond that point. So I had to do that set again, and then I moved on to my mobile data because my Wi-Fi was fluctuating. And then after 10 minutes of that, again it started fluctuating.
This is exactly like how a few months ago Cyrus would start a rant and then the live stream would start a minute later and then everybody would like start the podcast mid rant. It's like his
Oh,
like
you really went back and watched our back catalog and all that?
yes.
Yeah.
That was like
Exam
a while
research.
back.
I tell you,
When it was just like
actually, I
watch
feel for Navin here because for comedy you're screwed. It's all about timing. You can't go back and do it again.
Three
You're
times
half-half.
you
So
have
you're
to go
screwed.
back and start. Yeah.
I mean, it's the worst thing. But if you're just doing a presentation, it's fine. Because
Yeah,
you're
nobody
asking
cares.
for
Can you
it
guys
at the
hear me?
second
Can you guys
time.
hear me?
Yeah, exactly. They pick up everything. So I think we
I
should
wanted
always
to,
allow.
yeah, by the end of the 45 minutes, I want to cry. Literally, I just want to sit over there and
No,
cry.
you should have switched. You should have switched to a corporate presentation. You know?
Yeah.
How to make the roads
Cyrus,
cleaner. I mean,
Did the people in the old age home start thinking, okay, oh, I'm better at technology than this guy?
Yeah.
Everything
and
is
the
messing
funniest
up.
thing was at the end of it was a Q&A where they could ask me questions about my life and coming out journey and everything. All the bastards are like, what internet do you use? I'm like, assholes.
and one smart Alec was, how old are you, Naveen?
Please tell me the corporate show was not by the person who runs that internet company.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My guy's local only. That's why I don't
take
blame him.
panga.
I don't take
Actually, you're
names.
going for the big guns. One started a religion. Next guy is almost a religion. What are you guys doing? Stop. Let's take on the small guys. Let's make fun of Abbas. Come on,
Yes.
you're safe. He's not
Cyrus,
here.
have
We can
you
say what
done
we
any
want.
stand-up? Matlab like recently or...
31st at St. Andrews. Come.
Is this for real?
Unlocked.
I don't like to spread the word because I don't want people coming. Because then she'll make me do another show. Right? So I do my best to avoid work.
You're like
I
the
don't- these guys are just-
anti-comic.
I'm not
But
anti-comic.
do you
I'm
not
anti
do
getting
you
up.
not do stage shows anymore?
But doing stage shows now, St. Andrews, what am I supposed to do?
Like
Serve in the
comedy
canteen?
and you mean like
Meghnad,
theatre?
What's happened to you today? You were an IIT
No,
professor
I mean,
yesterday, and today I've got nothing from you.
I don't know if you're being serious or not. That's what I'm
31st,
wondering.
31st St. Andrews, 5th in
Yeah.
Goa somewhere, and I don't
Acha.
want to do these because they
Oh.
pay us nothing and they take so long to do. It's much better to cooperate event for half an hour and get paid 4 times. It's just
Exactly
not
the
fair.
point. That's why I won't take the name of the client.
And nobody cares. You finish a corporate event and generally nobody cares. You know, it's over and done. Here you've got to have a certain standard, whatever. You meet people, whatever. It's not fun, bro. No,
Oh.
I just want to do a scam. Silverie, help me. Let's make 50 crores overnight. Tell me how to do it. Use your jugaad gene that you have and let's find some way. And if you want
By
to cheat
tomorrow,
IBM,
you'll be a 50 crore millionaire.
Amit has
You
told me as
need
long
to
as
like
he gets-
have like
Yes.
10 kidneys in each of your cars and sell all of them together to make that much money.
You get crores for
if our
kidneys.
parent
And then-
company
Yeah,
is
dude, you get like some
listening,
30 lakhs for one kidney.
30
और
lakhs.
स्कैम करके एमएलए खरीदने हैं
30
Ah,
lakhs for one kidney. That's
Yeah,
not the
That seems
worst.
less. That seems
option.
less though. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Right?
it
Not
depends
your
on
I
how
want
kidney.
more
you
Yours
do
is
it.
fucking busted. Shut up.
Mine is
From all your
15
years
lakhs.
of this.
does the
depends.
cost of kidney depend on the quality of the kidney also?
Yeah, fully.
Like
Yeah.
grade A
No, but
kidney
they have
will be 30, grade
don't
B
you have
will
like a
be
kidney bank?
25.
Yeah, must be, right?
Meghnad, you can give your kidney into the bank and then they give the relevant kidney to the person who's in line first. But and they put your kidney in the bank and then hopefully yours.
It has
No.
to match also.
No,
It has to
no,
match. Blood
that-
group has to match. All of that.
Does that happen seriously? Because I know it happens with blood. I didn't know it happens with
Kidney
kidneys
bank.
also.
Kidney bank, is there a kidney
See,
bank?
as the
there are-
only
there are
professional
kidney
doctor on
donors and
the
banks.
show, let me answer
Yes,
the question.
Dr.
Yeah.
I
Bose.
mean, one is a stand-up comedian, one is a guy wearing a tent for some reason who will never explain why.
Always. It's always the tent.
I'm telling you, there's a kidney
is so
bank
true.
here. It's called Bank of Kidney. Bok.
Bank
It's
of
very
Kidney.
famous.
What
Okay.
other organs have banks? Like eye banks,
Eye
right?
banks
Yeah.
happen. There's also
Penis has a bank. The penis has a
No.
bank.
There's
I
heart
just gave
also.
my
Heart.
penis bank.
You know, guys,
I'll
it
give
is
mine fixed deposit.
messing with my head so much. This podcast and basically being here because
You
you know,
came from
ek to-
what was that?
You can't
mixed
tell
laundry.
truth from fiction, yeah.
What's that? What?
He
No, it
says
comes from that
things.
mixed laundry show, bro. That's
News laundry.
News laundry. News laundry.
Mixed laundry.
Mixed laundry is what you have.
No,
Oops,
I'm
I
not
got
the
my
market. I
wipes
only
in
want
there.
people to come after me.
It's
I
very
met
weird
that
because
guy. What's the
Cyrus.
kid's name? With the long hair? Who used to be on that whatever?
Meghnad only.
No, not Meghnad.
Which we already
Oh
established.
God. Who's the guy? There's a guy and there's that Arun Puri's sister, right?
That's Madhu Trehan.
Isn't she? Aren't they the two people of News Laundry?
Oh, Abhinandan, you mean?
Abhinandan.
Yes,
Correct. The
yes,
one who has that-
Abhinandan.
that
Yes.
Yeah,
Delhi
correct,
twang
correct.
he has.
Acha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Madhu Trehan is
He's
not with
almost
News Laundry
educated.
anymore.
When you talk to him, you feel he's almost like educated. It's not bad. Yeah.
Mixed laundry, I can't get away.
But it's messing with my head being on this podcast because like Cyrus says things and then I don't know if I need to if it's sarcasm or not.
That was
I
the
have
full
a
title of the show.
bad sarcasm detector.
Navin is like the
And
old
my-
Shiv He fights with everyone and nobody says anything. What about that?
Because they know I'm the future of the country.
So you're the
And then
Eknath Shinde
my
amongst
brain
us.
just goes into fact checking mode, dude. तेरे से
yeah.
तू तो मैं बहुत मिस करता है like but my
Dude,
brain
I
just
remember once-
it's like is this true do I need to google this desperately right now and Silverie तेरे साथ तो होता ही है वो
Yes,
मतलब
yes. I am terrible with facts.
Yeah.
I am
Don't
very
fact
aware.
it too
But,
much. The stage is
moving
crazy.
on to
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
first
but it's a
topic.
perfect show, no? That's right.
I'm going
Yeah.
to move on
But
to
can I
next
say-
topic
you're
really
giving
quickly.
Silverie a hard time, but Silverie has got one very good quality. He always brings the topic back to a city or country town or something like that.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
is a special
It's a skill.
You know,
It's a skill.
it's like a very Indian quality that, you know, he
Yeah.
gives you where you are. He sets
Yes,
it
correct.
up always. I respect that
Yeah.
a lot.
So,
Silverie,
Cyrus,
I salute
This one
you.
comes from Mumbai. Yes.
In Delhi. In Delhi.
Okay.
That also you couldn't fact check.
Unparliamentary words were apparently removed from the record.
You idiot is not from Mumbai.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just.
I mean,
It's
really.
just a 2 hour flight away. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
And
God.
so Cyrus, I think Abbas mentioned this story already yesterday, right?
Yeah, we did it for
Yeah.
40 minutes. But please go ahead.
No, but you know the interesting thing here is that media reported that these words are going to be banned, you know, like corrupt or whatever.
And they've did a corrigendum or whatever after that. haven't they?
Yeah. Random words, kya Andolan Jeevi and whatever.
That is all the slangs for Modi ji only that they're like, no.
Lies. You can't say the
No,
word
but
lies anymore.
That is where the fun part comes in because what really happened is that these media, basically whoever reported it, knows Parliament were zilch. They just don't understand what goes on, so they just said ban kar diya. But what happens every year is that the speaker removes certain words from the record, the official record, because context hota hai kuch to bhi, someone is making allegations, someone is doing slander, so the speaker is like, to make sense of the whole debate we need to remove certain things, and that record is kept in this thick book called Unparliamentary Expressions. So July 12th ko they put out the new edition of Unparliamentary Expressions, which has literally thousands of words in it, millions honge, pata nahi kitna hoga. But I wanted to read out some of the words that they have banned in the past. Okay, one of the words that was banned was of course shit. Banned nahi bol sakte, expunged bolenge usko. Removed from
I love
record.
that word, expunged.
Expunged.
Sounds like something
Wait,
you
Wait,
soak
do
up
we
with a
know what
sponge.
happens if you do say these words? Do you get arrested?
No.
You get reprimanded?
So,
just-
Parliament
In the
is
Parliament, are you crazy?
Parliament is the only
Well,
place in India where you can say anything and not get arrested.
Yeah,
Like they have
And
true freedom of
assemblies.
speech. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
true freedom of speech.
because they are the
Yeah, but you
representation.
can't,
And that is-
urinate on each other and all. There's a limit to behavior. I've asked some members
You
of
can
Parliament that
pepper
I've-
spray people apparently.
No, that's if they are fighting. Only
Yeah.
if
But
they are
then what's the
fighting
point
amongst
of these
themselves.
words? There's no point to these words.
Which means
So-
you drink pepper and go.
So the thing is that,
They've
for
asked you
example,
to
I'll just
maintain the
read
decorum
out
of
the
the house and
words
not
and
use
then you
these
will
words.
realize what I mean.
Okay.
So
Yeah, like donkey
shit
and
is
crocodile tears and all. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
so shit was banned. Okay, because someone called another member honorable shit. Okay,
Okay.
in Parliament. So in that book, what they do is this word is
Can you
banned.
say number
but
two?
Number
Crap?
Can you say
What?
excreta?
Honorable crap.
Yeah, like a home minister would say,
Honorable
that's my number
Yeah.
2.
number 2. I am number 2. ऐसे बोल
Hi,
सकता है
Aisha.
वो.
Aisha, they're saying hi now that you decided to walk in for no reason when we are talking about shit.
Hi Aisha.
Okay. For
Okay. Another word that was banned. Another word
Steve or
that
Nikhil
was
Advani, Meghnad. I said yes.
Nikhil
Let's say
Advani.
Kabir Khan.
Because
Another
you don't
word-
want to be the other Advani, right? So we'll just stay with that. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Another word that was banned was underpants because someone said, "Tell us about your underpants. Have you washed them yet?"
Nice.
This was
But what's
banned
so
as
bad
well.
in that?
So doing a roast in the parliament would be very difficult, I feel like. You know, you can't just
Really?
like attack
You
anything.
have to,
Underpants, I mean,
anything's
and-
unparliamentary.
Okay, in Nagaland Legislative Assembly, run after girls was banned, okay? Because the sentence is, some ministers get the blame that they always run after girls and move along with girls ministers who get such
Navin has a
blames.
question. Can you say
Yeah.
run after boys or not?
No, but run out of gingers is the next word that was banned.
But just
Run
it's
out
so
of
bizarre.
gingers. As in
You
red
can't.
hair.
You can't say any of these things. Yeah.
Banned नहीं बोल सकते मैं क्यों बोल रहा
Bro,
हूँ
I feel I belong to
expunged.
another.
I think what they really mean is you can't say
Huh?
these things, but you can scream these things in the parliament.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
no,
it's okay.
Like you can run after girls, but you can't say it.
Yeah.
Is what
I get the
is-
And then
feeling
she
that
can
we are
have
living in
pepper spray.
another country and the parliament is in another country. You know, it's like disconnected from us
But
completely.
okay, so it's not a ban, no, it's expunged. So it's not like you
Expunged.
can't use the word, but then there is a possibility that in the future it might also be expunged from the records, and that is completely up to the speaker to do.
Hey, Why don't we expunge some words on our show?
Haan,
For
let's
example,
do that.
I feel the Prime Minister's mentioned too much and it scares me. So Naveen, that's expunge. Jesus, expunge. You can't mention him. Any other
Jesus
religion,
is
you can't
actually
mention.
a word that was expunged. मैं उसी पे आ रहा था. Jesus
Thank
was
God.
expunged.
Tell
Yeah.
this Naveen.
Yeah.
But what if you say
God, God,
Jesus?
These
What if
converts.
you say Jesus? Well, is Jesus fine?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jew hater and Jew lover were also expunged. Both of them.
So you can't
Jew-
hate them, but you can't love them either.
I mean, it's just
I mean,
like
that's what Jews
That's
are.
at least fair.
Yeah.
so. That is the entire
Did you
story,
say
and
Guju lover and Guju hater? My hearing is not
you can
good.
try it. Cyrus, I think
I'm
you
not
should
trying
get
it, I'm asking
elected.
you. I'm not
मुझे नहीं
trying
पता.
anything. I'm just asking you for help here.
मुझे नहीं पता.
You can-
Like,
you
my idea is that Cyrus should get elected, go to parliament, try all
Yeah.
these words, and if they get expunged,
Caesar
then he
Brocha.
becomes a part of history.
I think we should
Can I
bring
tell you
mine
my
to the
first
parliament
problem?
now.
हाँ.
Now there are too many MPs and parking is an issue. If you're not a big
This is true,
MP,
the
superstar, your car's going to be borrowing rounds. I'll just not even go there after that because I get really frustrated with these small things. So I think let Silverie become the next guy. He's patient and he goes late for everything which is correct for parliament. And I think he's not going to react badly. He's got that Tamil culture. We discussed it. He's sweet to everyone and all that. So I think he's the guy we should nominate. Silverie, how do you
Yeah,
feel?
okay, vote for Silverie.
He's
guys.
too young and has no criminal record. He can't be in the parliament.
वो तो हो जाएगा. What? He has a criminal record here.
No, man.
Two bikers
What?
beat him up.
But that
He has a
criminal
victim
record,
record, yeah.
Yeah.
You're part of a crime here, Baba.
Yeah.
That's something.
No,
Hang on to
I'll
that.
victim card. I'll play the victim card, exactly.
So,
I'm gonna
say
do
for
that.
example, so Silverie would be a great parliamentarian because he will always start his speech with, "So in Palakkad, this is what happened."
And they're like, "It's Delhi."
That is my constituency, and you'd be
In
a
Powai,
great
the,
parliamentarian.
the troubles and woes of Powai will
Yeah,
fall under
Powai.
You're the next Tathagata Satapati.
Oh, you know that also?
I know that. Yeah.
Oh my
Because-
God, Naveen.
Because that guy tried to legalize pot.
Also,
Who
I
is that?
worked with
Who-
him.
Oh, he's amazing.
Who is that? Who is that?
Ask him. No, he worked with him.
Okay.
I worked
You
with
get a
him.
lot of support
But you
for
talked
legalizing-
about him. You talked
The
about him.
legalizing pot will get a lot of support. I think we're wrong about this one.
Yeah, fully.
I think a
Just
lot of-
yesterday only I was wondering, like,
openly.
such a stupid thing to be arguing about in this country. Dude, Thailand did it. They are neighbors and almost equivalent to our wavelength of like bullshit, but they are getting cooler and we are still like stuck in.
Pot was
Yeah.
banned due to the war on drugs. Apparently, it was
Yeah,
from like the pressure from the United Nations, etc.
Yeah.
Correct, exactly.
And also, I worked with Tathagat Satpathy, matlab as a chief of staff, and it was very funny what happened. So we were doing a Reddit AMA with him, and someone asked him if he has smoked pot, and
know, I
then he
remember this.
responded very. First, he wrote something which I had to delete because I
What,
was.
what?
I can't say because you
No,
know.
what's the point of this podcast?
There is a
They told
reason
us
I
this.
deleted it, Cyrus.
No, come on.
There is a
come on, that's
reason
not
I
right.
deleted it.
Guys, if you want
This is
Cyrus
a
after
show-
us,
Listen,
let
you
us know.
can't.
Come on.
Listen, so it is illegal. You cannot admit to certain things that are illegal. So let's just put it
Okay,
there.
pretend, let's do it through a metaphor.
Yeah.
Pretend you were working for somebody else. His name is R.K. Sharma. What is R.K. Sharma right? Come on.
that's not how
but
liability works.
The point is that he wanted to say it, but we just had to say it in a very diplomatic way. So he said that in college, I have indulged in this activity, and he mentioned some other.
But I didn't inhale. Was that?
But I did not inhale it.
He said the
He
same.
indulged-
He actually said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he held on for a long
Meghnad,
time.
Meghnad.
Huh.
One second, one second.
Good
Did
point.
he say he indulged in it while he was in college, or whether he went to college as an adult many years later and indulged in it? Because they're two
That's
different
what
things.
the
That
police
is
are smoking,
subject
right?
to
Yeah.
interpretation.
That's what
That
the
is
dealers are.
subject to
Yeah.
interpretation, right?
So the tag is not clear.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
so that AMA was picked up by BuzzFeed, okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
obviously BuzzFeed, and then they like made this big thing out of it. And since then, poor guy has just been known for this one thing, which is legalized
Forever.
marijuana.
There'll be a
But then-
statue of him
Yeah.
with marijuana. Yeah.
But then he decided to really embrace it. So this hemp
Yeah.
company came in and gave him a kurta of hemp. So he would wear like hemp clothes to parliament. And then
great.
there were news articles on that also.
Yeah, Bombay Hemp Company. You've interviewed
Bombay
them.
Hemp Company.
In the
Silverie, I
past.
put an idea. Let's make his statue and put it up at Hemp's Corner, right next to my house.
Yeah, cool. Once they legalize it, every corner will be Hemp's corner. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Yeah, what I'm
Everyone
thinking
is
is,
Hell's corner. I feel like already.
You know,
It's just what it is.
yeah.
Do you know why pot is not discussed in Parliament? It's because they can't pronounce marijuana. It becomes a big issue. So they feel
Marijuana.
urgent.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
Marijuana, yeah.
गांजा बोल सकते हैं.
That sounds so criminal.
No, that's offensive
It's just a
to
hard
Yogi.
sounding
You think
word.
if you see Mary Jane in front of cops, they'll be like, "अरे क्या लड़की को लेके जा रहे हो?" Like,
वो भी convert.
Most
Don't chase
parliament
after Mary Jane.
most speeches in parliament are in Hindi now.
Okay.
Most of them. And
तो ममता
that's
जी.
why marijuana को कोई यही नहीं आएगा.
Although I
most of
thought
the time.
Stalin gave a sterling speech in English as a rejoinder to the Prime Minister. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was hilarious when he did that. Yeah. So I don't think we should jump the gun. Silverie, you speak whatever language you want and call
Yeah.
anybody any name you want. Once you get
Oh,
in.
by the way, Cyrus, another thing has happened recently. Rupee has breached the $80 mark.
One thing, look at Rohit's. Did you see that? Meghnad is hinting that our AMS can be on BuzzFeed one day. Your comments.
Of course.
I think
of course.
BuzzFeed can be on Cyrus one day. Where are they now?
they might already have done something. Maybe we had some guesses.
So who's
Very
doing more
possible.
favor?
Done so many.
If we bring down their, sort of equity.
I'll tell you
or
one
if-
thing. We were around the same time when BuzzFeed started, and we are still going on. And BuzzFeed is right now just doing 10 furnitures you need in your house because that's what they're getting brand deals for. All the good people have left and they're doing all this shit.
Yeah,
only.
everyone apparently left
Yeah,
from BuzzFeed.
because they got better job offers and they became better people in general. BuzzFeed,
Yeah.
even in America, like the idea of like what they were creating was like just not limited to the website, and now everybody's doing either Tasty or like websites
Yeah.
and YouTube
Have you ever
channels.
worked for BuzzFeed?
I
Meghnad?
have written for them a bunch of times.
Okay, was it one of these kind of
No.
listicles?
I have written like long form essays when there was like this BuzzFeed news was coming to
Yeah,
India,
yeah.
and then it shut down 3
When
months later.
Rekha Jha was there, she was handling
Yeah,
the ship very well.
yeah.
Then everything went like sideways.
I had written 2-3 articles. So I had written like articles explaining GST using samosas as example, etc. So fun shit basically.
nice. Okay.
And they used to pay well.
Wow, you made GST fun. That was one of the most
I
noble
did.
acts by an Indian in the history of
I
India.
did.
Go on, sir. The other two articles?
The
You
other
set a
two
high
articles,
standard now.
the one of them I had written was, I like about why you should vote essentially, like what is the point of voting and whether you should vote at all, and how as we have become like super aspirational and everybody wants like a unicorn, but the parliament can only give you a horse. But then they don't give you that also,
The
and
horse
then
of
you end up
Troy.
getting disappointed.
The horse of Troy.
Yeah. Rupee has crossed $80, Cyrus.
Finally, yes. Because I'm getting paid by YouTube this month. So I'm
Winning.
very happy.
$80.
Yeah.
$80 mark.
80 rupees has crossed $1 is what I would think, but correct me if I'm wrong.
$80 has 80 rupees has.
You managed to confuse him also.
I'm-
Wait,
I'm hiding my face.
$80 mark
Can you
na.
change the panelist of it?
No, 80
No,
rupee
80
mark.
rupee mark.
Yes,
$1
Rupee
is
in
80
the front
rupees.
process is
Oh, yeah.
$80.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Cyrus, what have you done to a
Yes.
smart man?
Yes,
man.
He's broken. Bring everybody down to your IQ.
I'm
man.
broken.
Meghnad is broken,
I'm
man.
broken.
Yeah, shit,
I'm
poor guy.
sitting too close to
He's damaged. We
Silverie.
have damaged Meghnad's brain. Sorry.
1 rupee is equal to $80, guys.
No, you said
again, that's wrong.
No shit.
$1 is 80 rupees.
$1 is equal to 80 rupees.
What is going on?
Release the animals.
He's manifesting. He's manifesting that one
I'm
day.
manifesting.
This is the greatest irony of all is out of the four of us, only one guy is a studious intellectual. One guy
Yeah.
has raised the bar in terms of actual thought process. We can get away the three of us like birds. But Mr. Meghnad, I think the co-hosting is cancelled, and from tomorrow we have to call
I'm
our bus
making
back.
you
I
feel
can't believe
better about yourself by making stupid
All of us,
points.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's great when I get to fact check Meghnad.
it. Yeah.
लिसन हमारा फिर जो हेडलाइन है ना वो भी रॉन्ग है देख
But here's the great
नहीं
thing.
रहने दे ना क्यों जा रहे रहने दे
Oh, they're going
Why
to
not?
research
रहने दे.
document and all. Wow.
Not like anybody is
Wow.
like
So one second, are we going to this story because the way we
yeah
first
yeah
did is
story
much
story
better.
story
Right,
बताओ
Rupee going back to the-
reactions guys क्या हो गया मतलब क्या
Silverie
Spurs.
says $80.
Spurs.
This is like Bakra, Baba. You gave me such a great piece of news and now you're telling me like this is the opposite. It's like horrible. Silverie in fact is looking to jump out of
मैंने
something.
लिखा था मैं
in-
admit
yeah,
कर रहा है मैंने लिखा
That's so
था
funny.
In a hypothetical
That's so
world
funny.
where, $1 is 80
DJ,
rupees.
Let us
Sorry.
repeat the point. The Indian
Yeah.
rupee on Thursday, 14 July, briefly touched rupees 80
Yeah.
as in crossing
Yes.
80
Yes.
against the US $1 80
yes
rupees. Okay,
yes
let's be
thanks
clear.
Cyrus yes exactly
One
that is
of-
what
But imagine
happened
a world. Imagine a world where the rupee does breach $80, where
Yeah.
1 rupee
Yeah.
is
That's what I'm
$80.
saying.
That would be
What
More
more
amazing.
income, bro.
Yeah.
You've given us so much happiness and
Post-apocalyptic
thought.
shit. That is.
We can't go back to the actual truth. The actual truth is horrible compared to what you gave us just now. So let's make a film. Silverie, call
Yes,
that guy, that bad actor who was with you in that film where he's holding your ass.
What?
That you showed us. There's a
Someone's
film with
holding my
two of you
ass?
about molestation. Two strange men
okay.
and they're groping each other. You forgot your own film.
I want to watch this.
It was a groping
you
my
seen the
ass. He was
film?
groping his own ass. That was,
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Go
Okay, I'll
ahead.
make you play it again. Don't lie. People have seen it. Navin hasn't seen
Yeah,
it. Meghnad hasn't seen it. The
you've
rest have seen
forgotten
it.
what it
Yeah.
was then, Cyrus. Nobody grabbed me in that video.
Bro, he was trying to molest you.
I have seen that video. You
What?
were reacting
Rohan
to
is-
it.
Yeah,
na?
yeah, correct,
You were
correct.
reacting to
I
it.
thought you watched it,
No, I
seeked
haven't
it out on
seen
your
the video.
own.
I saw you react to it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it made no sense because there was no sound.
There was no
You
sound.
were just
yeah.
gesticulating wildly.
That wasn't me, that was Harshal.
Sorry, I've got some bad news for you.
Yeah,
they have
Meghnad-
spoken. The people have
Yeah,
spoken. The
Meghnad
judgment
and
has
Silverie,
passed.
yes,
Yeah. Which
Damn
means
it.
setting you a topic, you
That
just
should
don't
be-
have anyone.
I should be more
Now,
upset
Now
now,
we have
right?
to give him a gold rated name as well, like
It's
platinum
like,
or something like
it's
that.
like the co-hosting chair is
Yeah,
cursed or
cursed.
something.
And
No,
what do we?
Because
Yeah, what's
absolutely.
Meghnad's nickname now? What is it? Nerdy?
I don't know, but
Meghnad.
Meghnad yesterday or day before was fantastic. Not a flaw, not a second went wrong.
I
And you
know.
put him on the
That-
co-host
I think
chair.
That was an episode with Abbas. That's why.
Yeah,
I think.
I'll also take some of the
Yes.
blame. I also do not like bring in
Oh,
any
so
charm.
Silverie saying it's a
Yeah.
question of relativity. Abbas is so bad that Meghnad was looking very good. Is that
Yeah,
what you're trying to
yeah.
say? God, you're a cruel man. Cruel
Yeah.
man. Abbas is not listening. Obviously,
For
Fox
the
is giving
audio
what you want.
listeners, what Cyrus was reacting to was who said this? That Silverie and Meghnad are twins now.
Rohan Jacob.
Rohan Jacob.
Rohan
one of our
Jacob
regulars.
says that
Yeah.
Meghnad and Silverie are twins.
Yeah. Hey man.
Yeah.
I should get tents to
हम
wear.
हम कुंभ के मेले में बिछड़ गए थे.
I should get
Bachchan
tents to wear. Where do you get your shirts from?
My dad.
His dad, yeah.
Okay, that's not
But
an
if
answer
you're
I
a twin, his dad has
expected.
kept some for you as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Stashed somewhere.
Yeah.
I
You know,
like
like you open
Navin's
a
idea
closet.
better.
Yeah.
So Silverie and Goldie, what do we go with? We have to give you
My
similar
brother's
names.
already Goldie.
Oh, yeah.
My actual
I know.
brother's actual pet name is Goldie.
So that upset you? That upset you to have a second
No,
Goldie in your
I get
life?
confused with my brothers. Is what will happen.
Silverie and Goldie.
Yeah.
Bronzy. I like Bronzy.
Bronzy.
Bronzy,
Yeah.
Bronzy,
No.
okay.
Bronze age
Silverie
was the
and Bronze.
better era. That was the first kind of development of humankind.
And just to, in case somebody tuned in at the wrong time, again, just reiterate, the Indian rupee
Yes,
went to
yes.
80 against the $1
Diamond
US.
Yeah.
Alright?
Tarun Kaushik
Yeah,
has
because-
recommended
Diamond
Diamond.
doesn't have a ring to it.
I like Diamond.
Bronzy, I like.
Yeah. I like the
Remedy?
fact that you just keep repeating that fact again and again, and nothing else after that.
Yeah.
I'm so worried that if people listen for 2 minutes, they're busy in the kitchen or something, whatever, they pick up the wrong fact. And it's like, what if some idiot actually believes it? One guy. And he
Yeah.
starts, WhatsApping all,
Yeah.
wow, can you
Yeah.
believe it?
One
I'm a
guy is all
multi-millionaire.
it takes.
It's a fabulous story. I
Yeah,
hope it happens
someone would just WhatsApp it, and then they would actually be like, "Oh, really? ऐसा हो गया?"
Oh, wait,
मतलब-
somebody's given a great name for you. It's laundry.
It should be mixed laundry.
Mixed laundry
should be his name.
Yes.
Mixed
yeah.
laundry.
But
So
three
Silverie and
syllables,
mixed laundry.
like Silverie, laundry.
Yeah.
You pronounce
Yeah.
that.
You don't have to say it like that.
Silverie, laundry. I've got a song. I'm not
Only
calling
mix.
Silverie,
There are so many.
laundry.
What is this?
Hey.
Platinum-y, emerald-y, blingy, Silverie and Rupee. So I'm Rupee.
One says deluxe also. I love that deluxe.
Rupee is perfect. That was the
Deluxe.
perfect fuck up.
But that
Yes,
sounds
that's
like a junior artist. No?
Rupee.
Silverie and Rupee. He's a smaller guy.
Ella killing it in the
My
in the
stuntman
memes.
is Rupee.
Yeah, blingy.
Yeah. Chat is killing it.
What if Peter
Look at the
Peter
standard
wala?
of the people listening.
This is great.
They are
Oh.
more interested in renaming
Yes.
you than any other topic you
Yeah.
want to bring
Because
up. So,
our rupee is gone so low, we don't have any option. We're doing a
Yeah.
limbo with the money
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Naveen, so we started it. Not we. The fans started a Discord server.
I know.
You must
They've
have
been
heard
calling me on it for a while, but
Yes.
my lifestyle is
but
chaotic.
you refuse.
But you refuse.
Yeah.
He's a
Also,
man-
Discord on the
he's a
phone
man
takes a
of
lot of
taste.
like it
He's a man of taste.
heats
He said
heats
no.
up your phone like a MF. So I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also trying to be more sponsor friendly on the show.
Yeah.
People have pointed it out.
I think it's too late for that, Naveen. I'm going to blame you for everything.
Yeah, we lost Jupiter because of this.
No, we had like a 4-8 week campaign with them, and that was it. Yeah. They'll come back.
Break
They'll come back
Oh,
eventually.
Break
I think,
लेना?
Silverie,
30
you
minutes
should know
हो गया?
better.
Yeah.
It's a word close to you. It became cloudy. We can't see Jupiter now. These
Yes,
things happen. Leave
that's
it.
it. Correct.
It'll come back.
So,
shall we
Grim
go to break?
Fandango is saying boundary.
No,
I
I
don't
think
like
Rupee
boundary.
is good. I think Rupee is good.
But
I think
Rupee
it's
doesn't have
good.
to. It makes him sound like your
Mixed
menial.
laundry, I think
I'm
I
Silverie,
think
this
we
is
go
Rupee.
first.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah,
God,
Rupee. I like Rupee. I
No,
agree.
because
I like
that
Rupee.
was the topic.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be
Where I
perfect to
fucked
remember.
up. Yeah, that's the topic.
You'll always remember why you got the
That's
name
true.
Rupee.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Let
that's-
the people decide. Let's
Yes.
keep it open for now. By the end of the show, we'll make a
Yes.
decision.
Yes.
So we take a break. It's
Yes.
10:34.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go
Yes,
into
sir.
the break.
Okay, in the break, while we figure out what the rupee is worth. And then
Yeah.
How did it feel, Cyrus, to be cut off mid-sentence?
Sorry, Cyrus. Yeah.
What was I?
Yeah.
Rishi is
okay.
always
You didn't realize
waiting
this.
for that time, that little silence that will come so that he can go on break, and you immediately start. So he goes like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
But I like that Cyrus didn't even realize that he got cut off. So he was talking the entire break, the entire time.
But I prefer that he cuts us off mid-sentence and it goes fast rather than this awkward pauses.
Yeah.
That's horrible when they do that. Okay, here's the break and then 6 seconds nothing happens. It's much better that way.
Yeah.
Rishi, continue the good work. Here's my latest book. It's called
Vinod Mehta.
Vinod Mehta, that's right. Written in conjunction with me. Now that he's no longer there, I can just claim credit, because if anyone can say anything about currencies across the world, why can't I write my own books on the side? Hi guys, this is the first time I'm watching you guys live. So much to see, but I only want to tell Cyrus because I have bought at least 6 books. Latest was Song of the Forest.
Oh, that's
Daljit
nice.
Kataria.
6 books, yeah.
Oh.
That's very nice.
Oops, ouch. These are all authors who come on our show. Now for it. The 30
Are
figure
all the
us.
6 books the same, guys?
It's Ruskin Bond.
Oh.
Sometimes,
Right,
yeah.
Ruskin Bond. So like
Don't
he-
abuse him.
No, he's
Leave
such
him
a
alone,
nice
Navin.
man.
What did I say? I didn't even, like, I
didn't say
asked,
anything.
Yeah.
I acknowledged it. I love him. Like, ask them when they said Ruskin Bond. I saw the calendar.
No, pass.
Wait.
Ignore him.
You tell what happened on the group when Ruskin Bond was on the calendar.
He said, "Can I be on that episode?"
I wanted to be in the studio when he was around. I'm a big fucking fan of him from a very young age.
I am a massive fan. I have gone with my partner to that Landor
Your partner?
multiple times.
Your partner.
Yeah,
you
you've
have
mentioned this
obsessed
before.
on this
Yes.
a bunch of
Why
times.
you
I
say
call
partner
my
sounds like a
wife my
commercial venture?
partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She's the
confuses all
detergent
of
to
us.
his laundry.
It confuses
Really?
you. I think I'm trying to normalize this word, Cyrus.
Yeah,
Lover,
I say
I-
lover. I say partner
my
all the
lover
time.
and I-
Yeah.
He's still like, yo, it's a girl. It's a girl.
They say lover, no.
only
It's my
word.
lover and I were.
Cyrus is only okay with the 90s terms like chamya and all, okay? You can't say.
Make that.
I
Is my
don't-
wife a boss? Boss, that's acceptable. But you can't say anything else.
But he wasn't with
Partner's
his
very
boss, though.
difficult. Let me ask my
My
wife.
boss and I.
Is going to call you partner?
Huh.
Her non-reply has given me the answer.
She's like, you have no
Sometimes
shares
silence
to
speaks
offer.
Did she say
No,
yes?
she just.
No, he called her partner.
she
She didn't know
pointed
he was talking
What
to
does
him.
this mean? I don't know. I'm not clear.
Oh, okay.
That means yes.
So,
Yeah.
merch plug kar do pehle.
Yes, Cyrus, could you please show us your t-shirt if you're wearing? Hey, big boomer energy. If you guys want t-shirts like that in any color and
I
a
should have
lot
worn
more
me. I should have
patterns.
worn my bra first. Now you just
Oh,
out
I'm
of
sorry.
nowhere.
Yeah, for
I'm
people
sorry.
joining in now, they'll be confused. They're
Can you
like,
please show us your IVM merch bra also,
Cyrus, can you
Cyrus?
take it off and put it back on?
Can't. You haven't worn it, yaar. I have to put it on.
Okay,
I'll
next
do
time.
it in the break.
Yes.
Next time Rishi cuts me off.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. All right. If you want cool t-shirts like that,
I have a life update.
but let me if you want cool t-shirts like that, please go
Plugging
to.
the t-shirt, you commercially disjointed human being.
Yeah.
Sweetie,
Yeah, I
please
have
can
no
Never gonna
profits in
happen.
this.
in Bombay.
Just go to-
In Bombay, we'll help you. Meghnad,
I
help you with
wore the
bill.
IVM
In
t-shirt
Bombay.
in Manipal, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And what
the-
happened?
And the Putin energy, everybody reacted to it. Like, designed by Putin wala.
Haan.
Hey, great.
Everybody was like, yeah, it's funny. He's
Nice.
winning the world.
They
Yeah.
beat you physically.
Yeah, they were like, where do you get it
Okay.
from? Tell us which company. And I didn't take the name. I swear.
You should have, but if you would have,
Okay.
you would have said it. You can go to the IVM podcast website and click on the shops tab
Very
to buy
good.
my t-shirt.
That's a good way to plug it.
Very
See,
good.
That's why
Silverie did
I
it.
Number one,
need you with me on these trips.
Silverie did it.
To come out and make that, guys, if you like that t-shirt.
So
Cyrus-
yeah, quickly I have to give you an update. Yesterday we had a recording. Day before yesterday we had a WhatsApp recording, but because of the torrential rainfalls we had to cancel it. And Akash shaved his face, so he looks like an idiot now. He looks like Bob from Bob's
I think
Burger.
It does look very weird,
Scared
yeah.
the children in the building.
Yes.
Kids in the building were crying when he entered
Yeah.
yesterday.
I started crying when I saw him. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
What
we
are
had
we gonna
to.
do?
Yeah, so Puneet was
Give him a
around.
t-shirt and cover him fully. Go on.
Yeah, we have to put like a face mask on him full time now. So Cyrus something. Puneet and Akash were around the studio, so I took them home with me. We were just chilling for a bit, and
What does that mean?
Cyrus, can you just raise your mic a little bit?
we were like as in just like talking.
Yeah.
ये है big
A
boomer
little-
energy.
a little more of it,
ये है
exactly,
big
yeah.
boomer
Slightly more of
energy.
Cyrus.
It's headphone designed by Putin.
Let him finish his story, Silverie. You're
God.
being so rude.
We
Yeah.
can't
Every
hear
story
you,
is-
Cyrus. What is this? You
Navin
want
is
to
sounding
react
like
to
you.
him
It's
or
just going
not?
on and on.
Okay,
Nothing's
guys, I
happening
bit
here.
the bullet. I
Guys,
bit the bullet.
But it's my
This is
story.
Navin, his house.
Why do you have to hear Cyrus for my
Navin.
story?
No,
Go on.
Navin,
Go on.
please
Leave it.
finish
There's no
your
respect
story.
in the studio.
Yeah.
So
Rodney Dangerfield
so
of
then
IVM.
I'm like, hey Puneet, like, this apartment is nice, whatever. If you stand on the bed, you can see the ocean. So he stands on the bed, and the next thing you know, my bed's broken him more than it was
Again?
before.
What are you saying?
Now
And-
Puneet throw क्या बैठ?
An entire plank where I have a photo, so I can show you guys how badly.
This is what you tell your boyfriend if when you were cheating on him with
Now for the
Puneet.
company that gave me this bed.
Your
yeah,
partner.
Silverie.
my
partner.
partner.
Partner, yes.
Yeah,
Your
the
lover.
fear is like, oh
Silverie.
shit, I'm going to tell him the bed's
Silver.
broken. He's be like, oh, who you fucked on?
Exactly.
That is broken. So
No, there's another theory.
this is a plank in my bed broken. If you can
Navin's
see.
been bullshitting us, Silverie.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it's
Silverie.
true.
Dude, I've never broken a single bed in my life. How are
there-
so many of your beds
there was a
breaking?
small crack. We are about like 90 kilo people. Like my partner and I were heavy people.
Okay.
And you know, once in a while there's a Royal
There's a
Rumble,
wrestling
there's a
match.
wrestling match where more than one people have to be eliminated from the bed. You know what I'm saying? No, but this bed is fucking bad. Okay, I'm not saying that there have been good beds. Our last house, like even though we had twin beds, they were very sturdy. This one's from Pepper Fry and you know, a few
Pepper fry, I understand.
Yeah, pepper spray your face if I
Yeah.
ever come to your studio.
Pepper fry your face.
Cyrus,
Yeah,
you were
it's pretty
saying
bad.
something?
Service is bad. Everything's bad.
Cyrus was
I'm
saying
trying to
something.
understand whether all the escapades and stories of Navin's are real or his friends just come and jump on his bed. It's sounding like a more
This time it was.
he's
This time it
an
was.
exotic lover और जब प्यार करते हैं नवीन के साथ तो टका टक
Yeah.
boom everything breaks.
Bed नहीं तोड़ा तो क्या किया?
The one complaint people have about Navin's house. Guys, this bed keeps breaking. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
you know. I mean,
Cyrus,
the lady.
Exotic partner. Exotic partner. Yes.
What is he dating a rhinoceros? I mean, does he sound right?
Yeah, they are one horned.
Should we go to meme reviews?
Yes,
Did
please.
you pick
yes,
up
yes,
Silverie's Meghnad? It was very sweet and innocent. Silverie's please यार मैंने कभी
Also,
नहीं किया.
there better be memes about my bed breaking stories in the Discord, otherwise I'm not
I mean,
joining.
like a virgin T-shirt has to be made.
Now that you
I'm
said
putting
it,
down.
people will go ahead with a vengeance.
Absolutely.
This is the first
Yeah.
meme, Cyrus.
Okay.
Can you
Sorry,
see
go
it?
on. Yeah.
This is too funny.
Can you please describe it like Abbas was yesterday?
But first, let Cyrus react to it.
Okay.
Because I have come
This is,
to a compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on. Cyrus is this young blonde girl with a lovely speedo, I think, sort of
That's a good-
swimwear on.
Lovely speed.
I think this is cast perfectly. It's
Scroll down.
Perfect for me. Yeah.
And scroll down. And the
Topics and
niche,
niches.
the skull is meme
I can't
reviews.
read.
Can you
Memes.
see
Oh,
it?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
Who
the
this
meme
from?
is, guys.
Is this from us or from somebody else?
This is
This is from someone else.
someone else in the Discord server.
Discord
you think
server.
our people
The
work
links
so
are in the
hard?
comments. Please join the
The
Discord.
It's a
links
lot of
are in
hard
the
work, that's
comments. These are all memes that we have picked out from the Discord server. There are some hilarious ones coming in. पीछे जाना. Describe करना है मेरे को. Audio के लिए.
She did too much bed.
So, Cyrus says yesterday, so there is an image of the swimming pool where a mother is handling a tiny child, and the mother is Cyrus, the tiny child is Traffic Rants, which is like all up, and there is a child drowning besides, which is Topics.
Which is
And
always
below
drowning.
that is another image of a skull which has rotten below a lake, and that are the
says
memes.
memes.
So yesterday
The whole
we-
concept, you
yes,
mean?
yes.
We buried the concept at sea yesterday and we're still back with it. Unbelievable.
The meme, the
Yeah.
concept is dead. Okay,
But really, the
Because of
Discord server has been killing it, man. Some of the memes are
But do we
hilarious.
have a name or
This
this
is-
is what
this
was
is
on the server? There's no
So
name.
apt.
The Cyrus says Discord.
Yeah. Which should have been this show's name because of how we don't ever have a topic fully
Cyrus
completed.
is reading this.
So this is basically a man very
Pablo
sad.
Escobar.
Are you taking up the
This is
description?
Narcos. Yeah, this is the best I can do. Is
Yeah.
This is from Narcos, but
Where Pablo is sad. and-
Pablo is
But, you know,
sad
this
and
is-
just depressed.
Meghnad,
And
not a
like,
critic, but I feel
questioning
that
life.
instead of me becoming more like you and getting a little more to the show, a little more
Yeah.
substance, you become more like us and it's
Yeah,
drivel.
yeah, I
You
agree.
can see what I did
You're already-
today.
you're already there.
It is
Yeah,
happening by
right.
default.
Exactly. So you're saying, forget it, I'll just join them. You know, I'm with 4 idiots or 3 idiots or whatever, and just moving there. So
Girish Pad did a good job on the meme.
can you put
Yeah.
up the topics handlebar while
So
this meme
this
review is on?
meme that is being shown to Cyrus, which he refuses to react to, is the caption reads Meghnad within 2 episodes realizing that topics handlebars at the bottom are of no use, and the pictures below it are from Narcos, where
by the way, did you put the handlebar in this episode? I don't even know
Yeah,
what
there
was
it is.
there.
Rupee breaches $80.
No. You forgot.
He has too much to do. He has to do all of this and cut you in the middle, so he can't keep up with everything.
And also be
You're
rude to Shubhankar as we found out yesterday.
Yeah.
okay,
Wow.
so should we
We
go
go
to
to
the
Shubhankar.
next one?
Yeah, please.
Shubhankar is Rishi's prodigy. I mean, that's really bad. What did he say?
Oh yeah. Okay, Cyrus, this one.
Elon Musk.
Cyrus, Cyrus
And
is
quoting us
saying,
correctly though.
Yeah.
It's a photo of, yes.
Who made this?
oh, we should
I
include
think
names next
Avranil
time.
Paul.
No,
Avranil Paul.
Avranil Paul.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to describe it, or you want to react to it first, Cyrus? Then I'll describe it.
To Abbas's picture, he looks like a
Yes.
yogi. I don't want to start a revolution or fight between anyone or communities, but Abbas is looking very much like a sage to me in this picture.
Yeah.
For some reason. You get that feeling?
What a great zoom in.
That's great zooming skills.
It'd be so crazy if like you told Yogi and Amit Shah that there's someone who looks like your love child and he's Muslim, just to fuck with them.
So for our listeners,
But on the other hand, that'll be great because it'll bring in more votes.
Describe it.
Think of it from a political point of view, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent.
Rishi is losing it on the side today.
Meghnad, I want to tell you, this is the first time Rakhi Sawant is featured on our show. We are 6 years
Yes.
running. We managed to avoid her 6 years, and today twice. Yesterday and today
So,
twice.
Also, I must just credit the whole Discord meme server peeps that they have found such great that they're going to the episodes and getting these images.
I know.
So
That's
like, it's not like,
dedication.
you know, because like we would do like one Cyrus says promo shoot for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Cyrus doing all of these
I
expressions
think-
and use all of them in other quotes, but you're not
I
killing
think-
it. So this is like
Yeah,
more work than
they should
me,
produce the show.
Antariksh,
They're
Abbas has done
quoting
collectively. Yeah.
They're quoting correctly. There's
yeah,
reference to
we
context.
done
Like,
nothing.
literature students,
Naveen,
man.
Abbas
like-
and I have done nothing.
So
Yeah,
for the
it's-
listeners, I'm
So
going to
don't mention it,
describe the
my
meme
heart
now.
breaks, yeah. My heart breaks at how good these guys are and what
Yeah.
we have.
Yes, absolutely.
Really.
So I'm going to
Yeah, go on.
describe the meme for our listeners who are not watching this. Cyrus says, Cyrus is in the first frame saying, you know whom Elon Musk reminds me of? Rakhi Sawant. The next frame is Abbas saying, I'd say Rakhi Sawant is a little more responsible. And then there are 3 pictures of Rakhi Sawant being absolutely insane.
She's Spider-Man,
In a
she's
Spider-Man.
she's Manjulika, and then she's Shashi Tharoor.
Is
Don't
that
you mean
Manjulika?
absolutely awesome?
Yeah.
No, then
Yeah,
she's
cosplaying.
gone for an election which in the building or something, not for any parliamentary
Guys,
process.
I'm a big Rakhi Sawant stan. I should mention that. Like she's got like she's sorted.
She's
like
sorted.
she knows her brand. She does that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So many of us still finding our voices or brands or
She
whatever.
doesn't like
Yeah.
my friend Kunal though, for some reason. I think
mean,
we made
for,
one joke on our show
obvious
and then
situations.
yeah, I don't know what went wrong there, but Rakhi doesn't
And
like
the-
Kunal.
Because you know the South Bombay elite looking down upon a woman who's come from minimum means and then found
But
a way
that's
to
a given.
TV.
Naveen, that's a given, no? For
Y'all
what
get
this
you're like, oh, you
occasion
want to eat food? Come and eat food on a TV show. But she had to fight
Yeah.
for that. Let me be very honest right now. You're
You're
more privileged than
right. You're
her.
right, and you're what you're saying is absolutely correct. But I
Yeah.
don't see what is wrong in
I've
that.
heard like the most
the divide is
horrible
not caused
insults
by us.
hurled at
If
her.
all
Like she
kept
has
in
been
South
called.
Bombay and nothing beyond that, is it my fault, my brother?
It is. Lot of safekeeping is happening on that side. We have
Meghnad's
to
got
the
quiet,
revolution to
he's
start
worried.
from there.
Naveen is actually angry.
Once I get powers,
I'm
I'm
okay.
going for the South Bombay people first. I'm like that same thing. What happened in Sri Lanka, I'll do with the South Bombay people.
You
I'm
won't get
entering with all the
parking.
Bindra Vasi.
You won't
We
find
don't have
anyone.
cars.
Try
We don't
to
have
park a
cars
car
in
in
South North Bombay. So fuck you.
What are
We
you
come
gonna
to the
do?
trains and bombard y'all.
Take
That's
your
easy.
friend who
You
broke
don't
the
meet people like
bed.
us if you
Yeah.
go to train.
Panya.
You're already stuck at the train station. Naveen, it's a very bad plan. We'll
We are
talk about
coming
it
for you.
offline. I'll try to tell you how to attack South Bombay if you have
Eat
to.
the rich.
In the
Time's
meantime,
up.
Okay, can we do
more
one
or is it
last
over?
topic quickly, which is I
Our
think
topics
very
are-
interesting. Lalit Modi is dating Sushmita
My
Sen.
favorite
Yeah.
topic of
Oh,
the
this is
day.
the
Yes.
Bombay gym yesterday.
Crazy.
That's right.
They came
that's right.
together?
Yeah,
So
they,
what,
and
you know-
Sushmita's a little taller, I think.
So
Yeah.
apparently though, I randomly looked this up on YouTube, okay, like Lalit Modi and Sushmita Sen I just searched for. And dude, there are videos from 11-12 years back where they are rumored to be dating then also. During the,
Then they took a
when
break.
he was still,
Then they took a break.
it's possible.
And now they're
possibly-
back again.
This is after
was a bhagi in the
apparently
middle.
she was dating Wasim Akram, Sushmita Sen, and she broke up with Wasim Akram and started dating Lalit Modi on the side, I guess.
Yeah, she is Miss Universe. She can date
Yeah, she can
anybody
date
she
whoever
wants.
the
Yeah.
hell she wants. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Lalit Modi really.
You don't know what he's packing. You don't know. I'm sorry.
true.
As per
That's fair.
He's
as per
got-
the person
Yes.
who's been
Guys,
like
listen,
wrong
listen.
many times.
Forget all that. Forget all the
You only
sexual
said God
innuendo.
gives, God takes that
No,
way.
no, listen. Godfrey Phillips, that's their company. That's not the point. He actually has offices in Grosvenor House, which is a 5-star hotel in London. So obviously he's got a lot of money. He's got like 4 rooms,
No,
which are
he's
his offices.
very wealthy.
Yeah,
person,
in spite of the fact that he's sort of banned from India
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
He's
I'm joking,
doing
man.
fine.
Obviously a joke. I never take it
No,
seriously.
I'm thinking if we get banned from India,
But isn't it a bizarre couple for sure? It's definitely
No.
it seems like a bizarre couple. Like
And
you
oh,
wouldn't
it's
expect
okay.
it. You wouldn't
I
you're
like
not
them both.
expecting. Nobody expecting a Lalit Modi.
I'm
and
pro this union. I'm for this
No,
union.
for sure. I'm
gonna-
not nothing against them. I'm just
the
saying.
interesting
let me
thing
tell
that
you-
happened.
When it first
tell
hits you, like what?
Silverie,
Really?
can you
Doesn't make
tell
sense.
There's
Navin
hope for you.
that they
Yeah,
will stay in
basically.
South Mumbai only, as far as I'm concerned. So if he doesn't like them, he has to come back to our side. Let me warn you.
Fair.
Yeah, I know
So
exactly
when
where
Lalit Modi
If he
first
comes here.
announced this on Twitter, ANI put out a tweet saying Lalit Modi getting married to Sushmita Sen. So he had to do another tweet saying, guys, we are not married yet, but it will happen soon.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he corrected
confusion
them.
came because he tweeted saying she's my better half. So I mean, doesn't that mean that?
I think he's just jealous that recently
But
Male had
I
that
was
Chris Gayle
told-
photo and he had nothing to show up for. So it's like, I'm gonna one up them. You know, my
But
fraud is
Indian
bigger than your
observation
fraud.
is very interesting. One of the staff of the Bombay Gym told me that they saw this, and his only observation was that वो छोटा है height में. As in, he's short.
That's how
what he
wholesome
got out of
people are,
it, you
yeah.
know.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
why
but-
Silverie is objecting to the union also because
Yeah,
he's
it's a height problem.
He's a height
Yeah.
Nazi.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, but like you like some Kareem Abdul Jabbar to date her. She's so tall, dude. Like you can't,
She's tall,
why can't like
but-
someone shorter
Yeah.
go?
But
Like,
also-
why can't?
if like for a shorter man and a taller woman, he's not going down, he's going up on her. Think about it that way.
Okay,
But why
I
can't- why
understand
can't
your fantasies are,
what just
carrying on
happened?
in the
Why
corner
you-
of the show?
I'm fighting
I
for
don't
short
know.
people.
Why is this?
I don't know.
Why is this
He just
become
gets
serious?
angry for
guys?
no reason. It's like he's a failure.
What is that?
Dude, Vinith has the best
Why is he
comment.
so-
She's not his
Can you
better
give
half, she's the
can you
better
calm
one.
him down? Can you
3/4.
massage his scalp or something? One of you all is just upset all the time.
Vinith is saying she is better 3/4.
Yeah.
We can do AMAs, guys.
No,
This is-
what I'm saying is,
Also-
no, I'm not angry. I'm just like surprised by how Twitter is always like, Sushmita Sen, girl, you can do better. Shut up, look at your partners, you losers. You're on Twitter complaining about two rich people who have their life story going on a yacht.
Guys,
No, kuch
you're
nahi.
missing. I mean, you're missing the main point here, which is very important from a very small minority that is
Sushmita was also missing the main
disenfranchised.
point. That's why she's with
No,
him.
you're not able to understand this, bro. With your guys of comedy, you never look at the deep picture. What is the story here? The story here, and we are
People like
shouting
money.
this out.
Is the-
No, this is a minority whose name is not known, but I will speak for them because no one else will. The
Go on.
people with
The
lists, people with lists, you know, people who when they talk like that. And those people are also out there, and for them to have success and good-looking women around them is very important. And Farhan Akhtar is the only person we know who is like that. Most of them suffer a lot in their lifetime. And
Very
not abuse
appropriate.
as well.
Very appropriate,
this is
Cyrus.
Very good. What we're doing is very good, and
Very
salute
good.
to that entire group. And I hope many of them do well in life. And one day,
But when
you know,
you're
lead
lispy,
countries.
you generate lot of spit by default,
go
and
to
that's
sex, right?
that's yeah,
Okay,
of
come on,
course.
let's hear-
You
take it out of your system
you
before
treat
we
me
go
like
to
a horse
AMS.
and walk me to the hay, and then I'm going like to eat some hay. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there, joining you on this horrible mission.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored, I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
Girish is saying, just to trigger Cyrus' opinion on Pitbull killing its 80-year-old female owner in UP. What does that mean?
He's asking about some story where.
Oh, it's an
Pitbull.
AMA.
yeah, it's an AMA question.
So he wants to trigger you, Cyrus. He's saying
How will
your
you trigger? I don't have
opinion
any
on
facts.
your opinion on Pitbull killing its 80-year-old
But we
female
don't
owner
know,
in
we
UP.
don't know. We don't have any facts. We don't know what exactly happened.
Pitbull, the
How-
artist, killed an 80-year-old woman.
Yeah, I'll leave this to Silverie to answer. He's already
Yes,
got it
go on,
spot on.
Silverie.
His sensitivity to the issue is
Yes.
there for everyone to see. Silverie, please go ahead.
So there's a musical artist by the name of Pitbull.
Yes.
He's this bald man, like a buzz looks like.
He's surrounded by elderly women.
But
Yes,
where
always.
is he from?
He has, huh?
Which
305.
city is he from?
Is he is from
Miami.
the city of Angels,
Mexico.
Yes.
Los Angeles.
New
No,
Mexico.
he says in that song, no.
Which one?
I'm gonna give you tonight. That song. I'm from Miami, whatever.
I'm from Miami tonight. That's
Yeah,
not the song.
not that's not the song.
I'm from
But it mentions in the
Miami
song.
tonight.
He's either
Just
from
to clarify,
Florida.
guys, that's Miami, Uttar Pradesh, right?
We got
Let's
so
just-
Yeah,
sidetracked by this
Miami,
whole thing.
Uttar
Yeah.
Pradesh.
All right.
But and then
So
there's
Silverie
the,
takes us back to geography, always.
yes,
You-
always. Yeah. So us sitting in Mumbai are talking about Pitbull, an artist from Miami, supposedly.
Yeah.
Who got in touch on
What?
He on a dating website. He swiped right on an 80-year-old
Jesus.
woman.
It's okay. You can drop the act now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know the story, guys.
हो गया
How are
Silverie.
you?
हो गया.
How are you still?
Silverie,
बहुत अच्छे से
listen to me,
trying.
guys.
as improvs go, this was not the best. We
Not
want to
that.
repeat
Yeah.
it now.
Not the best.
Yes.
I
Because we
agree.
are feeling the same pain as everybody else at the moment.
Everybody else.
Stand down comic.
Okay. We can take a few more questions.
But just quickly,
yeah,
I'll
sure.
just add, no, it's possible Pitbull, powerful dog, it's possible that something went wrong. But before we pass judgment, we need facts. Because it's the same thing we do with human stories. You just see the end result and then decide, okay, that's it. But I need to know everything because I'm a son of a lawyer and a son of a grandson of a lawyer. So I will know all the facts and then I will speak. So withholding information, Girish, till then. And AMA number 2.
Vivek is saying I've been rewatching Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Love
and
it.
on rewatch,
I love that
I feel
show.
like Cyrus might relate to Larry's
love
character
him.
on the show.
Oh, I love
Have
it.
you watched
There's
it?
so many.
No.
I can't tell you. It's just fantastic.
Yes.
His thinking is so.
Great.
I mean, I empathize all the time. It's like people saying hi to you and you don't want to say hi back.
You know, I've been
that's
thinking
just
of that.
lovely episode.
I've actually talked about this with multiple of my friends where I was like, I would love to write a show for Cyrus, which is like the Curb Your Enthusiasm for Cyrus.
I haven't seen it.
It's
You haven't seen Curb Your
great. It's a better show
No,
than
I
Seinfeld, I
haven't.
feel.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Like the good part of Seinfeld was always Larry.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Seinfeld
can
has
see
its horse
Larry
face.
Davis writing in Seinfeld also.
In
It's very
Seinfeld,
clear,
exactly. Absolutely, yes. You
Like
can.
the soup Nazi has to be him. The boy in the bubble has to be him. It's
No, it's
all
not for you.
his sort of thinking. Yeah. With George fighting with the boy in the bubble over the game.
Yes,
yeah.
so funny.
Kills him in the end.
The one where
I mean,
George sleeps under
I always
the.
trigger the Seinfeld episode
under
and break them. I've
the
not
desk.
seen it. I don't like it. Please move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but coming back to Curb Your Enthusiasm, love the show. Love the
Curb
show.
Your Enthusiasm. Let's talk
Coming
about
back
it.
to AMA's, the next one is from Rohan Jacob. He asked thoughts on the new season of Comic Sun.
I
What's
haven't
that?
seen it yet.
Oh, you
It's
haven't
all-
seen it?
Not yet. No.
It's being made, no? Oh, it's already
No.
out.
Isn't it out?
It's out or what?
It was the auditions were in 2020
Yeah.
Jan, and it was delayed multiple times. First due to COVID, second due to one of the contestants falling sick because of COVID, and then they had to reshoot again with another contestant. And so finally, it's out.
Oh, finally it's out. So nobody has seen it, guys. Rohan, nobody
But
has seen
we'll
it.
watch it. We'll get back to
We
you
all
next
know
week.
the behind the scenes. We all know who won, but we won't tell you. I
My
think I should
answer
tell
is
them
the
just to
same as
ruin
the
their thing.
Pitbull UP incident. I need all the facts before I talk about it. I don't have the
Yes.
facts. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
comics. I've never seen even a minute of it ever. And I thought it's to be released later. So I'll have to just
Have you
check
seen the
on that.
last season though?
No, Baba. I
No,
watched
you haven't
the,
seen it at all.
the closest to that is I watched Pakistan. Does that help?
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yes.
That's all
It
I
helps.
have.
It
There's
helps.
comics that
Pretty
But
much
you
the
know,
same thing
once-
only. One person controls the entire
was
thing.
Kaniz on Comics Done because she once showed us something.
Uh,
She
So I think I've
judges
seen
it.
her.
She judges it. She's a judge on the
so,
panel.
So 5 minutes of whatever she was doing was on
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
And,
Next
but
question comes.
Can I read
okay.
one? So Abbas keeps talking about his fans. Okay. There's someone
All
called
two of them.
Svetlo D. Graska
Ah.
who has said, "Hi Silverie, why are you not regular on Cyrus Says Now? If you are so irregular, I will stop watching the show. I cry in front of your house."
Which house?
That's
So you wanted to read this
Yes.
because he's sad
Yeah, yeah.
because you are not there.
Yeah.
Are you like,
Self-promotion.
is this some
Yeah.
sort of a power move?
I'm like, so they need more of me.
Yeah.
You know our show doesn't allow self-promotion.
Ah.
Sweater was to be removed from the
We were
the
just
list
talking to
of-
Navin about it. Yeah? You were just plugging his shows. But thanks,
But
Svetlo.
Silverie, Meghnad, you may not know this, but there was
Yeah.
a girl who was in love with Silverie right in the well, many years, 2-3 years have passed.
What?
And she used there was a
No.
girl who said, "I find him attractive."
is this
Now, do you
the
remember?
girl he gave that gift to? Like,
I don't know.
No.
There was
No,
a
no.
girl. If we go back episodes, there was a girl who flirted with him mildly for a couple of episodes, never to be seen again.
Oh,
Was
okay.
that girl really Abbas? Time will tell. But for
she
a little
died.
while, there was a girl. There was a girl. And unfortunately,
She somehow got pushed off a building. I don't know how.
No. It's your
That's
health
Shilpa
issues.
Shetty.
Women are
Oh,
backing
okay.
off because of your health
Yes.
issues. You got heart
Okay,
problems
yes.
at 24.
Like, I don't want
Who's
to deal
going
with
to
this
get
shit
involved
for the
with
rest of my life. Yeah.
you want to know why you can't break the bed? You can't jump on it because of your issues.
Yeah,
there is a
great.
question by
Very good
Mithun
one.
which I wanted to take. He says,
Okay.
do you guys analyze why your number is not increasing compared to other comedians and podcasts? Is it the age group of viewers?
Yeah, you're
अपने
all
आप को ही
mature.
What
बुढ़ा
do you
बुला रहे हो?
think, Cyrus?
What is this ageism on yourself only?
Wait. What I like about this question is
Yeah.
first he praises himself with one fan,
Yeah.
and now you dismiss me and the entire show with the next fan.
Yes.
That's amazing. Be consistent, brother. But I think, Mithun, you're wrong. Our numbers have actually gone down. So we're doing our best to make sure this show is hardly heard of
Yeah.
as far as we're concerned.
Our aim,
I think-
one listener every episode.
At a time, never
Yes.
more.
That's what I'm here for. Like a journalist making such bad mistakes takes your faith from humanity away.
Yeah.
And this podcast.
I was worried you're going to put pressure on yourself and say, I'm going to take the numbers up. Never say that. Never say that.
No. What am I trying to do here? Nothing. I'm just trying to like impose myself and make this
It's a social
shittier.
experiment. It's just a social experiment.
Yeah,
like life
it's a social
itself. Fair
experiment.
enough.
Yeah.
But
I
the
buy it.
numbers have improved since when I was producing it. So definitely.
It's always been on
the
and
rise.
off.
No, but I have to tell you.
Silverie, look at Navin. He's making fun of himself. And what did you do? You found the one fan from 1983 who sent
It
some
was
old
highlighted.
email.
No, guys, one of the signs of numbers increasing is in 3 days on the Discord server. Link is in the description. We went from 37 to now we are up to 270 members.
Yeah.
And
Mithun is
that's
never writing in again. He's touched a chord.
No,
Everybody
it's
reacted.
not. We set analytics, so we're analyzing it. That's what
we
we're
are
doing.
we are analysts.
Yeah,
Yes.
We are analysts here.
I'm
Don't,
only
don't,
analyst.
Navin
Sorry.
will go bad. Stop it.
Yeah, he can see me coming. Sorry, from a mile away.
Ouch. Maybe this is why the numbers are dropping.
The next one is Girish Patil has asked, Cyrus, do you have any memories with Sushmita Sen?
I've done, yeah,
I have dreams though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, what's
she
wrong
is
with
tall.
you?
What?
She's very
Taken
nice.
now. You can't just like.
What do you
dream
mean?
about
She's
other
not
man's-
married. She's not married.
She's very.
That'll happen soon.
Yeah, but Sara Ali Khan said marriage also not
But they're
important.
partners in crime. Don't you understand? That's the funniest thing that is said.
I
That
think
he's
she was
a
married
fraudster who said she's my partner in crime. And I'm just like, what? She also in the laundry business.
Yeah, forget that. What about that Sri Lankan actress, Jacqueline Fernandez?
Jacqueline Fernandez. Oh, she's also in a lot
What
of.
about her story with that guy, the scamster?
Yeah, that was great. That's a great story.
Chandrasekhar, if I remember correctly.
What is this? I
don't know
know
this?
what
She got
this is.
scammed.
So basically, there's
He
this there was a famous scamster,
You don't know this story?
No, I don't know this. What is this?
Journalist?
Nora Fatehi
Oh, God.
and Jacqueline Fernandez, who had.
Tell no, Cyrus.
I'm
What is
telling you.
this?
I'm
Don't
telling you.
judge.
He's
No, I'm
telling
telling
you.
you.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Nora Fatehi and Jacqueline Fernandez had received like some very expensive gifts who from a person who they were supposedly dating
Chandrasekhar, I
called
think. Yeah.
Chandrasekhar or something. He was a scamster, a serious
Oh.
scamster who was
Top
scamming
of the line
politicians, he was scamming builders, he was scamming actresses.
But he just gave her them gifts. That's it.
Yeah, and they
That's okay.
like Jacqueline and she
It's like the
this
Swindler
guy,
story.
There were like photos of them like hugging and kissing in front of the camera and all.
Shukesh.
Oh,
So-
okay. Yeah. So the gifts
Sukesh
were
Chandrasekhar.
Gifts
basically
were the scams. This
Bro, I'm telling you,
Abbas's friend Abbas is not there. Abbas's friend has come. Oh, the plot thickens.
Yeah.
Place sunshine.
Chandrasekhar is
Sunshine is there.
Sukesh Chandrasekhar,
They're
yes.
making a biopic on this guy next year on Netflix. I'm telling you. They're like, yo, cool scamster,
Great.
Bunty
Great,
and
yeah.
Bablu,
Okay.
whatever.
Great true crime
We've reached
documentary.
the end of
Sukesh
the hour.
Chandrasekhar. Yes.
Meghnad, we have to wind it up because
Yes.
I've got bills to pay.
Yes,
And,
we are
what's-
going to wind this up.
One sec. Rishi's given us what should Meghnad's nickname be? Mixed laundry 61%, Rupee 25%, boundary 12%.
Yeah, we did a poll
complete 102
and
votes. So
this
sorry,
is what-
laundry.
Mixed laundry
is it.
one. Mixed
Laundry. Oh, I
Mixed
was
laundry.
hoping for Rupee, but theek hai, laundry is my name from now on.
Mixed
then.
laundry, mixed
You
laundry.
can
Mixed
tell your
laundry.
partner, Meghnad, tell
Huh.
your partner to call you only Rupee. Huh?
Ah, sure. I'll do that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Please keep your feedback coming in. Come to our Discord server. The link will be in the
Limited feedback
description.
coming in. Don't give us too
Limited
much feedback.
feedback.
I mean, don't overdo it for God's sake.
No,
I've always
also
got time.
another announcement I'd like to make is tomorrow at 9 p.m. IST, I'm doing a voice chat on the Discord server to talk about the Discord servers to basically see what more we can do to
So now you want to
bring this
produce the
community
Discord server
together.
also.
Yes.
Man, what an ambitious guy.
I'm
Unbelievable.
taking over
Taking
your
world.
life,
Yeah,
Cyrus.
you know
Your
what?
life is
So
now
yeah.
mine.
It's
It's
Yeah,
just
you're
mixed
taking over
laundry in
the
your
universe.
life now,
If
Cyrus.
you look behind,
Yeah.
he's on the bed right now. You can't
This
see
was
him.
my dream for years and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
wife has a lovely face. There's no beard on it. Thank you very much, Navin.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thanks, Naveen. Thanks for joining in. Thanks, Antariksh.
Bye,
Thanks,
friends.
Cyrus. Bye.
Bye, ladies. Have a good day.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.